on the tongue. If I'm kind of, there's different bowing regions, so kind of finding where the notes are on the tongue is not random, it's different on every shape. So each shape is kind of a new instrument to learn to navigate. Most of them have a bowing region here, where I bow kind of on the end, and then you have to sort of find where everything is. And the two ways to create vibrato are just rocking the dax back and forth. When you're kind of flat on the tongue, and they really are three-dimensional objects to interact with. So if I play on the angles of the tongue, like up here, take me a second to find it. Usually I get a much cleaner tone there in the soprano register. You can get a different type of vibrato by just kind of wobbling the dax back and forth. So most of them have pretty nice bass tones too. This particular shape is pretty versatile. It has a lot of different sort of different ranges. I'll play the oak tone just so you can hear some of the difference in timbre. Rosewood again tends to be pretty clear in tone. Other species like this, like oak, you get more multiphonics or just kind of interesting resonances. So with Daxophone, there's like gestural playing, and where you're just kind of exploring interesting resonances in the tongue. And there's more melodic playing, which is more challenging. It takes a lot of muscle memory to sort of remember where all the notes are. With something like this. Just realized a problem. Okay. I have the amp simulator on still. There we go. Wow. So there's a certain level of like imaginary animals that I think goes along with this. But again, it's kind of about what kind of sounds you want to make on it. There's a lot of possibilities. This is a new type of tongue. Hans Reichel was very specific in the dimensions that he recommended for tongues. I've been trying things that are a little bit longer. I was sort of calling this a contrabass tongue, but ended up having a good bass tone, but a really good soprano register too. And what I found is that the space between notes is further apart the longer the tongue, so it's easier to play chromatically. And it still takes practice. Test the tone. There's something that a few of us discovered as we're playing with Daxophone, and if you add some kind of buffer between the tongue and the soundboard, it helps balance the sound. So I'm just using my Metro card that I have left from my last trip to New York, and I just put it between the tongue and the soundboard. It kind of helps you tune the open string. Will probably sound a lot clearer. next note in your melody and there's a break. It's something that I haven't figured out how to solve yet. I'm not sure there is a way to solve it, but there's a break. So you can hear, if you want a note between those two notes, you're sort of out of luck or you have to grab another tone.
Do you switch between the modes?
Yeah.
So it's like switching from normal voice to falsetto, and you could cut some parts out, but not listening, or not